Look closely at the world around you and you will realize that most people are running a race they've already lost, simply because they are looking in the wrong direction. We often see figures like Elon Musk as outliers, as people touched by a rare genius that we can't grasp, but the truth is far more practical and accessible than you think. There is a specific mental framework, an unseen edge, that allows certain individuals to see the future while everyone else is still debating the past. This isn't about being lucky or born into wealth, it's about a fundamental shift in how you process reality and identify opportunities that are invisible to the average eye. Imagine standing in a room where everyone is looking at a wall, but you are the only one who sees the door. That is what we are talking about today. Most people think by analogy, they do things because that's how they've always been done, but the true innovators break everything down to its absolute core. If you want to build something monumental, you cannot start with what is normal. You have to start with what is true. When you look at the challenges in your life right now, are you seeing them as dead ends or are you breaking them down to their basic elements to find a way through? This shift in perspective requires a level of long-term vision that most people find uncomfortable. We live in an era of instant gratification where everyone wants the result today without the sacrifice of tomorrow. But those who possess this edge understand that the greatest rewards come to those who can look 5, 10, or even 20 years ahead. They don't just survive the present, they architect the future. This means you must become comfortable with being misunderstood. If everyone agrees with your plan, it's probably not a revolutionary one. Elon Musk didn't build SpaceX because it was a safe bet, he built it because he saw a future where humanity needed to be multiplanetary, and he was willing to risk everything on that singular vision. That kind of commitment is terrifying to most, but it is exactly what creates a dent in the universe. You have to ask yourself, what is the one big problem you are willing to solve, regardless of the critics? Execution is the bridge between a dream and a reality, and this is where most people fail. They have the vision, but they lack the relentless, almost brutal, consistency required to see it through. It's about waking up every single day and moving the needle just a fraction, even when you're tired, even when it feels like nothing is moving. This is not just hard work, it is strategic, focused intensity. You have to be willing to fail, and fail publicly, because every failure is just data that helps you refine your path. As you move forward from this moment, I want you to stop looking at what others are doing. Stop following the trends that everyone else is chasing. Instead, look for the gaps. Look for the things that are broken and no one is fixing. Look for the truths that people are too afraid to admit. That is where your opportunity lies. That is where your unseen edge begins to sharpen. This journey isn't for everyone, and that's exactly why the rewards are so immense. The world is changing faster than ever before, and the gap between those who see it coming and those who get caught off guard is widening. You have a choice today to either be a spectator of history or one of the few who actually writes it. Your potential is not a fixed limit, it is a horizon that expands as you move toward it. Keep pushing, keep questioning, and never settle for a version of life that is less than what you are capable of creating. The future belongs to those who see it before it arrives, and that journey starts right now.